Believing in love. Believe it or not, guys, I talk to a lot of people every day who there's so much fear and cynicism and bitterness in their heart. They don't believe in love. They don't believe achieving a 10 out of 10 is possible. Hell, I guess once upon a time, many, many, many years ago, I didn't think it was possible either. I didn't think I'd ever achieve it. My dad never achieved it. A lot of people never achieve it. They go through their whole life and they settle. They settle for the wrong people. They settle for mediocre relationships. They settle for mediocre lives at best. 6 or 7 out of 10 is at the height of their success, which is really disappointing when you think about it. I definitely would not be happy with a life like that. For me, relationships, it's a 10 out of 10 or it's nothing. If it's not a 10 out of 10, I don't want it, okay? And that's the mindset I want you to have. I want you to go, if it's not a 10 out of 10 relationship, I'd rather be single, okay? Your single life should be so good and enjoyable that you're happy with it, okay? If it's not a 10 out of 10 relationship coming in, don't even want it, okay? I want you to be that picky. I want your standards to be that high, yeah? You can achieve a 10 out of 10. Most people never achieve a 10 out of 10 because they say yes to things of low value. I want you to remember a very specific saying for me. Life is a reflection of what you allow. That's it. Life is a reflection of what you allow. If you have low standards and you allow garbage in, your life is going to be garbage. Very simple, yeah? Most people, they allow garbage in. If you allow really low quality people into your life in a romantic relationship sense, you can't expect to have a 10 out of 10 relationship with someone who is an absolute loser. It's really silly when you think about it. I tried having romantic relationships in the past with people who were complete losers. And of course, it was a terrible relationship. What was I expecting? You can't. It just doesn't work. You want a 10 out of 10 relationship and you're a high value person, you got to be with someone who's also high value. That doesn't mean they need to earn millions and millions of dollars. Okay. High value is more how they hold themselves, what they allow. Yeah. All these little things. Okay. Being high standard. Raise your standards, guys. Believe in love. You can achieve a 10 out of 10. If you're in a bad relationship right now with someone who you know is not your ideal partner, you can't achieve a 10 out of 10 with that person, okay? Getting back with your ex, you're not going to achieve a 10 out of 10, okay? You can achieve a 10 out of 10, but you got to say yes to 10 out of 10 things. You got to say yes to your ideal partner. You got to say no to everything else. A lot of people have trouble saying no, a lot of people. If you can't say no, you're never going to have what you really, really want. You're never going to truly fulfill your heart's desire, are you? You got to change that mindset. The main reason people don't have 10 out of 10 relationships is because of their own mindset. They just don't believe it's possible, or they think this is good enough. Yeah. Maybe I'm being too picky. What a waste. What a waste. You have the potential of achieving a 10 out of 10. And just remember, maybe we flip it a little bit. Maybe instead of thinking, I'm not so good at saying no, maybe think, well, if I say yes to that, that means I'm saying no to that. So I want you to remember that. If you're saying yes to someone who isn't your ideal partner, you're saying no to someone who is, okay? Every second spent with the wrong person is a second stolen from the right person, okay? So if you're wasting your time with someone who's low value, that means the person who's high value, who's waiting for you, you're robbing your and that person's time with you. Time for change. Time for change. I want you to look in the mirror. I want you to tell yourself that the future will not be the same as the past. Time to break the pattern. I want you to believe in love, and I want you to believe that you can achieve a 10 out of 10. You can do it. Go out there and achieve it, okay? If you need more help with this, make sure you send me a message.